tree is coming out of the ground and growing sideways. Very interesting. Good morning, everybody. Just thought I'd get on here, get some thoughts out of my head before we get too much further down. I just climbed this hill, I don't know, quarter of a mile, half a mile, all up beautiful little waterfalls. I tried to shine the light down there to get a picture of them, but didn't do it justice. That campsite was a campsite from hell. There was no trees to be found. I finally found 2 trees. You have all these ravines with water running down, and I got in a little gutter and went from one side to the other, full of ticks and mosquitoes. It was not fun. So it was hot, so I was sweating. Everything's wet because it rained. Still about half raining. It's Newton's Law today, or last night, I guess. And then I finally got all packed up. Took 2 hours. I got to streamline that. There's no way it should take 2 hours. And then I got twisted around and couldn't find my way out. Finally got on all trails and got me on the right track, and now we're heading. It's starting to break. Lights start. We've been walking since woke up at, the alarm went off at 5. Boy, it's wild how quick it just gets bright. I woke up at 5 o'clock and I was walking in circles, getting lost by 7. So hey, my feet hurt like hell. It kept me up all night. It's one of them things, if it could have went wrong, it did, but hey, gotta embrace the suck. So we're gonna try and make it to Soane's Pond today, and then that'll give us an easy day out tomorrow. That's the one thing when you're hiking and you have deadlines. I mean, you just feel like you gotta rush to get there. At least that's the way I feel. So it's all good. It's all working out so far. It's not without bumps in the road. And you only know half of it. So we're going to get this day over with. Have a great day. We're going to try and enjoy this beautiful day, even if it's going to rain. And we'll talk to you a little bit further down the road. And there's a trail register right there. That's right where the Loyalsock State Forest meets the World's End State Park. So we are officially in the World's End State Park. So let's get this day going. This looks like it might be the easiest travels all day. And you know what? I wonder if it does go up this way. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, it turns out this is the way to go. It's 100 yards before another blaze. Some sections are marked so well. Other sections, you just got to walk about 50, 70 yards and kind of guess at where you're going. And then that might be the right way. Sometimes it's not. Anyway, let's get her going. Looks like fog down in the valley. Boy, it's a whisper quiet here. Bathrooms, parking. I'm not going down to the vista. As you can see, it's all fog. The vista is, I don't know, not that far away. Well, hell, might be right there. Let me go check it out. This is the first sign of any. Oh, they're open too. I'm sure. I wonder if they got running water. Here. Oh, wet wood is always slippery. Wow, feet are sore today. Ooh, the chafing's out of control. Everything hurts. It's a pretty cool area though. I have to definitely drive up here sometime. Oh, it's not too bad. The way this talked is the vista was a ways away. Not a long ways away, but when you want to gain miles, you don't want to stop if it's not necessary. But oh, wow, this is freaking sweet. Well, we didn't have to use the bathroom, but we sure filled up their garbage can, and I just spent about 15 minutes trying to get this umbrella rigged up, but I think we got it somewhat. I don't know. Anyway, wish that view would have been better, but onward bound. Supposed to be a big boulder rock garden. I want to check it out in the foggy rain. Got miles to go. Miles equal smiles. It's pouring, and I gotta go over a bunch of rocks, so it's gonna be a while before I touch base. I wish I could have got some video of that descent, but that is really, really pretty and treacherous at the same time. But my legs are still shaking. Some serious rock formations and pines growing out of the rock. It was really pretty, but with all the rock and leaves and raining, it actually let up a little bit now. The last time I talked to you, it started raining, and then it started pouring, and then it came down in buckets for about an hour. And then did like a reverse in order. Now it's just misting here and there, but everything is super wet, including me. So, head down the trail. That's where we came from. That's where we're going. I hear some waterfalls down yonder. Very beautiful. I can't hold my phone out here too long. It's still raining, plus the trees. Very beautiful. That descent was sketchy, but it was beautiful. That overlook, I got some openings the second time I went there before I left. Beautiful. Definitely a place to come and check out. That's another spot along the trail where you can just drive to and check a lot of the stuff out. This trail is rugged, remote, beautiful, and challenging. And I have seen every yellow blaze on this thing so far. Knock on wood. But wow, does it throw some curveballs at you. But anybody else wants to do it, let me know. I'd be game to do it again. But I'd take a longer time frame and do some drops. So like even if you did 7 or 8 days, make sure you check out all the side trails and stuff. And then only take like 4 days of food and then stash 4 days of food. That way you're not maxed out carrying a huge pack over these mountains. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And then the water down below. I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, we'll get down there. Rain's starting to pick up again, so I got to put this away. Oh, well, Mark, that is. Stranger danger. Didn't take the shortcut. Well, it sure was tempting because it really started to rain. That road I just crossed would have taken you right to World's End Park. I just down and put the rain pack cover on. It looks like it might have been too late. I hope everything in there isn't soaked. But we'll see. Hey now. Sorry if that's a little blurry. I can't keep that thing clear with all this humidity and rain. But back a little bit ago when I said stranger danger, I was crossing that wood bridge and there was a man and his son. They both had packs, they both had dogs. Dogs weren't friendly. Didn't seem like it anyway, they were muzzled. The blood was anyway. The guy acted like he didn't want me to pet the other one. And I guess it was just him and his son went out for an overnighter, and they were heading back to the car. I wanted to sit and talk to him for a little bit, but either I stank or they just got shits of the rain, or who knows. But just wanted to let you know that. I gotta navigate some mud now. I'm pretty sure I was on top of that far ridge yesterday. And then climbed down, then climbed up a little bit, camped, and then climbed out, and then climbed down that other one down into there, and then I climbed up this mountain. Pretty brutal, pretty beautiful. All right, everybody. I was gonna say we have a little bit of a road walk, but it's ending now. That was a whole 100 yards. But anyway, when I get spots that it's not massive mud, massive rocks, massive ponding, I can't walk fast anyway because of my right strained ankle and left sprained ankle. Blisters on my hands, major chafing, all kinds of blisters on my feet. I love it. All right, let's go tackle this mess. Right, there's a road here. Apparently you can come, little kiosk over there. But this is pretty much what the trail's been like. And I've been playing hopper, frogger. Don't have too bad. I don't want to get my feet too wet on the counter. I'm all out of first aid supplies. All right, we'll talk at you later. going on, everybody? Guess what? Just dropped my stick again. That isn't gonna happen much longer because I'm gonna make a elastic strap to put these on my waist belt and here. I know this pack has, but I got so much other stuff it won't be able to fit over there. So something just right here, boom. So to hold these things. So I could talk to you peoples. I stopped at that water, saw a picture of that pond there. I was gonna give them a good review today on the markings until that water source there. I kept walking straight and I hit a camp and a little campsite and no more blazes. So I go, wasn't that far, right back, no arrow, no nothing. But there's one on the other side. No, there should be a double blaze or an arrow. Get on the other side, there's double blazes, there's arrows. You can't miss it. So they don't get a good grade on that one. But as you can see, my umbrella's gone. The sun popped out. It is about 20 to 3. And we got about 3.5 miles to go yet. And we're gonna try and make it to Soane's Pond and set up, and all my stuff's wet. Gonna have to get all dried out, and man, I am a smelly, greasy, grimy hiker. I finally can wear that badge. I don't even know if I want to lay in my hammock like this. I might have to put on my winter clothes that I mean, it's almost 60 degrees. Last night I was sweating. There was mosquitoes. I couldn't believe how warm it was. Maybe, hopefully, what this blew in was a cold front. I don't know, but sure is getting nice out now. Heck, there's even blue skies. So we're going to enjoy this. We had a really rugged morning. I can't even explain it. I never did anything that more treacherous. And then you add all the leaves and rain, heavy rain on top of it. I'm glad I made it out of there with no more injuries. So, boy, I'd love to do this again when the time is right. I don't know if I'd want to do it in the summer. A lot of rocks, a lot of snakes, and it's hot. If you wait until winter, obviously you got what I'll be dealing with is ice and snow, and no different than the leaves when you do it in the fall. Spring might not be a bad idea, like just before everything starts to bloom. So anybody that wants to come out here and do this, I wouldn't mind doing it again, but there's several side trails I didn't take that I would have liked to have checked out, and some fog kept me from a couple other things, but overall can't complain. We'll talk at you when we get to camp. Giddy up. Climbed up that gutter. That doesn't do it justice. But it sounds like there's a waterfall over there. I just don't feel like going over there because my legs probably won't support me at this point. But there's a ton of waterfalls on this trail. As you can see, it's raining again. 2 miles from camp, it started raining. I am totally drenched again, but I'm gonna make camp up in here. Won't be able to get a fire going, but I'll talk with you yet in the morning, or I might give you a rundown when I get in the hammock. Sorry, supper. Not really hungry, but I know I should eat something. I'm just having a bar. Look how cool that is. We started at mile, I think it was 41 and a half. We're sitting just past 53. There are hard miles out here, man. Hard. I was going to say it was going to be a not so bad day today, but we don't have far for tomorrow. So I'm going to enjoy this spot right here as long as I can. And then I think we go on the other side of the lake too, so I'll take a break down there tomorrow. And then slowly make my way back to the parking lot where Amanda's going to pick me up and probably take everything out of my bag and dry it out. So that's that. Hopefully get some sleep tonight. And hopefully it quits raining. It drips and then stops. It drips and then stops. It's hard when you can't get any weather out here. But it is what it is. Take it and roll with the punches. All right, everybody, I'm tucked in here, just trying to get. It's still. I don't even think it's just past 7, but I gotta get off my feet and just let them relax and air out. They look like my feet look like shriveled prunes. But it's kind of nice. Camp got set up quick tonight. The only thing is I didn't really eat, messing around with cooking and stuff like that. But everything else went pretty good. Everything's soaking wet, so I don't know how it'll be tonight. I don't know what's going on around here, but I've been hearing some big booms, like somebody's shooting tannerite or setting off dynamite or something. It's pretty wild. But 15.65 mile day hiking wise, trail miles was we're sitting at 53 and we left at 40, just shy of 42. Tell you what, man, there's some hard miles out here. It's definitely no joke, but it is beautiful and awesome at the same time. So I am not getting much sleep out here, and I'd like to get some sleep. So we'll see what tonight brings. I'm gonna look at the map and find out what tomorrow entails, and I'm sure I'll get there. Hopefully, I'll get there early, and I can take everything out of my pack and just let it air out in the parking lot and wait for my extraction. So hopefully you all have a good night, and I will touch back with you in the morning.